Hey guys, Leslie here. If you missed last week's message, we talked about the opening of the first seal that activates the first horseman, the white horseman that represents the Antichrist. This week we are still in Revelation 6. So let's get started with Revelation 6:3-4. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red. The power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. The second broken seal brings forth the red horseman, whose authority is to take peace from earth using a great sword, which is war. So the red horse and its rider represent war and violent death, with the great sword symbolizing war's destruction, which God will allow as part of his wrath on the world. This horseman is also foreseen in Zechariah 1:8-9. I saw by night, and behold, a man riding upon a red horse, and he stood among the myrtle trees that were in the bottom. And behind him were the red horses, speckled and white. Then said I, O my Lord, what are these? And the angel that talked with me said unto me, I will shew thee what these be. The Greek word in Revelation 6:4 for kill does not refer to the straightforward meaning of death in battle, but brutal killing of all kinds, making this time to be full of violence, war, and murder. Then the Lamb opens the third seal in Revelation 6:5-6. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he sat up on him, had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. When the third seal is broken, the black horse of famine sweeps the planet, limiting food supplies. In terms of grains, 1 measure is about 1.5 pints, which in John's time would have been about a day's ration. The reference in this verse to a penny, the original Greek would have been referred to a denarion, which would have been typical pay for a full day's work, and would have usually provided 12 to 15 times more grain in good times than bad. So the scales represent food rationing. Since wars and famine bring shortages, this means the basic necessities of life will be very difficult to get, and the prices will be extremely high, and hunger will spread throughout the world. And we all know that throughout history, there has been times when famine, hunger, want, and need have been higher than other times. But the one described here will be the worst yet, affecting all of the earth. This will most likely be a time of the tribulation that the most destruction will occur. There will be people willing to kill someone else for the food that they have. Greed would be magnified. We will go from a society where we expect our wants and desires to be fulfilled on demand to a time of rationing. I suspect by this point we would be well into the tribulation, maybe midway or the beginning of the second half. The fourth or 7 seals, the last horseman. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. And he followed him, and hell followed him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with a sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth. The fourth seal brings forth the pale horse and its rider. The Greek word here used for pale is chloros. meaning a pale green color. The sword here is also in reference to war, hunger referring to a famine, and the beast bring death to a fourth of the world's population. The rider is named Death, symbolizing an intensification of war, famine, death, plagues, disease, and evil beast. This judgment will be so terrible that literally 1/4 of the world's population will die. To give you an idea of this impact, the current world population is a little over 8 billion people. A fourth of that would be 2 billion people. 2 billion people would die. And trust me, life will not be all that for the remainder. Of course, we do not know when this will be, so next week we're going to shift our focus from the seals to the signs. Please pray with me. Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your many blessings. Thank you for everyone who's watching us right now. I just pray that you just put your hand on them. Put your hand of healing on them, dear Lord. Put your hand of peace on them, dear Lord. And put your hand of love and joy on them. We love you, Lord, and I just praise your precious name, dear Jesus. Amen. Thank you so much for joining us today. May God's face shine favorably upon you and yours.